Greetings, welcome in, welcome back, divine infinite light beings, feminine energy, masculine energy. Yeah, some energies got me up right now. It's 10:08 in the PM. I should be in my bed sleep, but I'm here. Being of service. Sending out loving, healing energy to us all in this present moment. I was picking up the message that Spirit is saying that you are the walking, living miracle that Spirit sent into several people's lives to better their foundation. Ashe. And when you were sent into these people's lives to better their foundation, the acceptance was a refusal. Ashe. They did not accept you being the miracle that was sent into their lives to better their foundation. Ashe, whether this is physical, mental, emotional, financial, or physical or spiritual. Ashe, in one of these aspects, you were sent to um, better their lives, to be that walking miracle for them. Ashe, and these people just refused it in the time that you were offering it, Ashe. But in the time that you pulled it back is when they decided that they wanted to accept it, Ashe. And at that time, it was already, um, the offer was already reneged, Ashe. The offer was already pulling back. The offer was already, um, took off the table because of the refusal of them not accepting it when the offer was first put on the table by Spirit, when you were first put into the assignment. Ashe. So you make somebody excited, Ashe, and my nose all of a sudden want to start fucking with me right now, so I'm gonna have to pause for a quick second, Ashe. And see what the issue is. Divine, infinite light beings, feminine energy, masculine energy. These messages are always timeless, past, present, and future. We are all on different timelines, but Spirit is saying, um, um, what the issue was they thought that the offer was going to stay on the table as long as 111 on the clock, divinely guided. It looks like 11:01, but it's actually 10:11. Ashe. So they were seeing something backwards, Ashe, when it came to you, Ashe. Um, maybe that at first, for some of them, they weren't seeing that you were that living miracle. They were thinking that you were coming in to corrupt some shit, toxic some shit, fuck up some shit, Ashe, in their lives, Ashe. This is how they perceived you, Ashe, because this is how other people came into their lives, Ashe. So they were not willing to accept the offer that Spirit put on the table. And by time they put it on the table, by time they decided to take it off the table, excuse me, Spirit had already pulled the offer off the table, because Spirit gave enough time, enough patience, enough understanding, um, for these energies to confirmation with the squeak at the door, to accept this offer that they refused to offer. And the offer was coming through you. The offer was you. The offer was shown by you, Ashe. So we are going to rebuke the negative energy, send it back to the sender to which it came from. Ashe, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. We are going to invoke our supernatural spiritual love war team, Ashe, to cover us in this present moment. Ashe, to keep us shielded from all negative energies, from all low vibrational energies, and from all entities that try to overtake our body with pestilence. Ashe. Ashe, and we give great gratitude for the present moment of being protected, for the present moment of clear and accurate downloads, and for I give gratitude for being the vessel in the present moment to bring the clear and accurate raw messages to the divine collective, us as a whole, us as one, together. Ashe, confirmation. Um, Yeah, Ashe. We thank the ancestors. We thank our entire spiritual supernatural laboratory. We thank the elves, the fairies, the dragon energy. Ashe. The the totem animals. Ashe. We thank the spiritual celestial beings that we cannot see, the unknowing. Ashe. So we're just going to tap into the energy and see um, why these people refuse to take the offer that Spirit put on the table for them. Spirit, Jesus, Yahweh, Yahshua, whoever you subscribe to, however you call on your higher power outside of you, Ashe, but really just know that the higher power dwells in you and you do have the autonomy, Ashe. Um, so these people that refuse to take the offer, they stay on your mind. Why? Because it's the real deal, Ashe. So you stay on these people's mind because they knew that you were the real deal, right? And in the time that they didn't understand that you were the real deal, that they refused you as being the real deal, that they just denied you um, your honor because you were the real deal, Ashe, being a divine infinite light being. Um, infinite light being, masculine energy and feminine energy. You are the real deal, but they denied you that honor, Ashe, and this is why you stay on their mind as of now, Ashe. It says they stay on your mind, but Spirit is saying this is reversed because they did not accept you as being that miracle. You stay on their mind. It's like they can't escape the thought of you anymore because for one, they missed out on the offer. For two, they abused the offer. For three, they denied the offer. For four, their pride and their ego got the fuck in the way. That's five and six. I say spell work all kinds. So another reason too why they didn't take the offer because they thought you were doing spell work of all kind. Ashe, it is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's right now how it's right now. They thought you were coming in to corrupt some shit for them. They didn't see the energy that you were coming in to stable their foundation because that's the whole energy that we're is being picked up on. The whole download is that you were sent into their lives to stable their foundation. And when you came, when you appeared, when you um just magically, out of nowhere, Ashe, these people feel like you were doing some kind of spell work, but this is in the reverse. So this is, your confirmation, which you already knew that you were not doing any spell work, Ashe. But if any cross watcher is watching, just know that whoever came into your life to better your foundation was not doing any motherfucking spell work. And this is the confirmation right here because it is in the reverse, Ashe. Somebody is having a hard time trying to breathe because I didn't start having a hard time trying to breathe until I sat here with this karmic family missed out on a good missed that good loving. Ashe. So another two reason why they didn't accept the offer that you were giving them, not knowing that you were on assignment for Spirit, not knowing that you were the earth angel for Spirit, that they called upon, that they prayed for, that they manifested, Ashe. The reason why they did not accept your offer is because a lot of these people had karmic family members um, that was watching you, gossiping about you, throwing you under the bus, putting you in the shade room, Ashe, saying you were evil, saying you were the devil, saying you were of a lower vibration, Ashe. They were projecting on you, Ashe. They were perceiving you to be something that you were not, Ashe, that they were, Ashe. So this is another two reason why they would not accept the offer that you were giving, whatever offer you were giving, whatever spirit sent you to do for them in their lives, to better their lives, whether it was to better their home, whether it was to better their job, whether it was to better their mental, their financial, their emotional, their spiritual. Ashe, these people refused it, and you still got karmic family members keeping an eye on you. So this is some of your karmic family members that even denied you, Ashe. Because I was looking at it as this was their karmic family members that were keeping them from receiving the offer. That as too as well, but these are your karmic family members keeping an eye on you because they see who you are. They see how you brighten up people's lives. They see how you change people's lives. They see how you enlighten people's lives and transform people's lives, Ashe. So you got people stalking you that are your karmic family members, Ashe. Missed that good thing. So confirmation with the fast car in the background. A lot of people missed out on the good thing that you were giving real fast. Ashe, it's like um, as fast as you put it on the table, as fast as spirit took it off the table. Ashe, so so they're so mad at you because you won't. Ashe, see, that's that's what spirit was saying when spirit was saying they were projecting on you, they were perceiving you to be something that you weren't, Ashe, because they are, Ashe. So the evil that they projected on you and said that you were or you were trying to bring into either um their lives or their loved ones' lives, Ashe, they they were already evil, Ashe. And so you were sent in to try to stable the foundation, right? Pull them out of their evilness, pull them out of their toxicity. Ashe, make shit um confirmation. I'm gonna fuck you up, Wolfie. Make shit somebody wants to fuck you up in this moment, Ashe. Whoever is mad at you wants to fuck you up, Ashe. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be, and that's how the fuck is riding out in this present moment. Because um you took the offer back. You no longer are willing to um um offer what you were giving to stable the foundation, whether it was love, whether it was kindness, whether it was truth, whether it was unconditional understanding, whatever the fuck it was, Ashe. They're mad and they want to fight you over the fact that you are just not willing to offer what you're offering anymore. Like Spirit said, they took too long. Their ancestors said they didn't want to break the curses. Your ancestors refused for you to just give any more time and devotion to these energies, Ashe, because um, they had more than enough ample time to take the fucking offer, and they chose not to with 14:11 on the clock, with 10:22 on this clock. Ashe, synchronicity, master numbers. Ashe, 11 is a master number, 22 is a master number. Ashe, you could be seeing these numbers. Ashe. But you knew these people were karmic, Ashe, because of who you are. You're a divine, infinite light being, Ashe. And if you don't know that you are a divine, infinite light being, this is your confirmation. If you were guided to this message, this is your confirmation that you are here to serve a higher purpose for spirit, Ashe. And this is why people deny you, Ashe. This is why people corrupt um, corrupt, Ill- illegal people, corrupt legal system, employees, cops, lawyers, judges. Ashe, this is another two reason why they deny you, because they see the light in you, Ashe, and they see the goodness in you, Ashe. And they try to convince people that there's some evil in you when they are the ones that are corrupt. So you could have some family members that are in the legal system that are corrupt. Ashe, cops, lawyers, judges, um, 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 that type of energy. Ashe, parole officers. Um, y'all know that type of energy. I don't, just corrupt ass motherfuckers in the legal system. You was supposed to change something for some kind of cop or some kind of judge, some kind of lawyer um, that was doing some dirt, and you put an offer on the table. They didn't want to take it, so now they have to reap the karma for not taking that offer. Is what Spirit is saying. I say, the misfit, the forgotten one, but not by Spirit. I say so. They know, they didn't accept, with this being in the reverse and this landing right on top of you, didn't do any spell work, Ashe. You were not evil. You were not of a lower vibration, Ashe. You didn't come into their lives to cause them any havoc or harm, Ashe. Um, they didn't understand that you were a misfit, because it's in the reverse. They didn't understand that you were a misfit. Um, you were one of the forgotten, but not by Spirit. So that made you um more valuable, more powerful, more um um known by Spirit, because you are the misfit that Spirit sent into their lives to better their lives. Ashe, they love the way you motivate and inspire, uplift others. They see your light from Spirit. So these are your karmic family members, right? Even though they're obsessed, even though they denied what you offered, Ashe, even though they keep an eye on you, because they love the fact that you even motivate them. But because they're so karmic, because they're so in a lower vibrational energy, they won't tell you this. They keep an eye on you, but you also, too, being a divine infinite light being, know this. You can feel this, Ashe. You get visions of this, Ashe. You get dreams of this, Ashe. Um, and you even have trigger words that you put out to so you can know when people are keeping up with you, Ashe. Like, they say things that you say, so you know you're being watched, Ashe. So this is another two reason why your karmic family members are upset too, because you have given them offers that they refused to take to better their foundation. Ashe. And once you cut them loose, all they could do is keep an eye on you. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. They love having fun with you or want you to have fun with them, Ashe. So they missed the good thing, right? Remember, Spirit said once Spirit pulled you out of the picture, which that was Spirit taking you off the table, right? Because you were the offer that Spirit sent into their lives to better their foundation, however it was. If it was to be a partnership, if it was just to be a friend, if it was to be a neighbor, a co-worker, a lover, Ashe, if you knew somebody that was emulating you, Ashe, or a stranger, Ashe, you were sent in their lives to better their lives. You know, strangers can also learn from you as well. Emulators also take from you, learn from you as well, Ashe. Um, so there is somebody that was copying you, Ashe, that Spirit is saying they can no longer copy you. They have been exposed, Ashe. Divine spiritual parents watch over you. Cinderella, Cinderella, no worries, Ashe. See, Cinderella was sent these divine parents to watch over them. You were like a divine parent sent into these people's lives, whether it was friends, whoever it was, you were sent into their lives. If it was a lover, if it was a neighbor, a co-worker, a stranger, an emulator, a family member, Ashe, you were sent into these lives, into these people's lives, into these entities' lives, to better their lives. Ashe, you were that walking miracle. You were that divine parent for them, Ashe, in physical form, Ashe. They could see you, Ashe. They could touch you, Ashe, in physical form, Ashe. You were sent to turn their pumpkin into a carriage. You were sent to better um, better their foundation. Remember, Cinderella, fairy godparents bettered her foundation. That's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. That is the overall energy. Ashe. Broke ass bum bitches didn't really want to take heed to what you were trying to do to them, because the mental mentality, the negative thoughts, right? The lack mentality, right? So this is why they thought that you were of evil as well, because of the lack mentality. Ashe, the what is that saying? Money rules all evil. So your abundance, they thought that you were getting it from some type of evil way if you shared it with them, Ashe. If you show them what you could do, like um um Spirit is saying, like, people just thought that because of who you are, how you live, how you portray yourself to be, um and these people were in a lack mentality of a lower negative vibration, bum ass bitches, bum ass YNs, right? Whether they was old or not, right? They were still labeled as a YN, right? Um, because of their mental mentality. Um, and some of these people had sold their souls, so they knew already that your offer was legit. Too legit, too legit to quit. Hey, hey, too legit to quit. Hey, hey. So they know that you were very legit and you were not going to quit trying to better their foundation until Spirit pulled you back. Ashe. That's when it was too late for them to accept the offer. Ashe. Um, Everything you said is the truth. God sent you, Ashe, and it's in the reverse. They didn't want to believe it. They didn't want to believe it. That's why they didn't want to accept the offer. I miss your lips, Ashe, in the reverse, Ashe. So you could have reconnected with someone, and they could joined with your lips, because I don't know, the shit is in reverse, Ashe. So somebody loves your kisses. I don't know. That's a side piece message, Ashe. It says, holding back, don't want to be hurt again. So this is in reverse, Ashe. So some of these people understand now that they held back from the wrong person. Ashe, you were the earth angel, you were the walking miracle. And when they held back, they hurt themselves. Ashe. And this is in the reverse. So they want to come out of that energy of holding back. But like Spirit said, for some of them, it's way too late. Ashe. For some of them, it's been decades ago, and they still holding on, still wishing that they could accept the offer that you gave them decades ago. I say years ago, months ago, days ago. I say hours ago. I say clarify this karmic family. Thank you, Spirit. Why is the karmic family members here? You got karmic family members stalking you, keeping an eye on you. Ashe, and that's sad, Ashe. Even motherfuckers that live with you is what Spirit is saying, Ashe. Secretly stalking you, Ashe. Secretly keeping an eye on you, giving you the evil eye, Ashe, as well as other people's karmic family members as well, Ashe. So you got quite a few people keeping up with you, but we got that. Oh shit! In the message on yesterday, keeping up with whatever your name is. You're not a Kardashian, but they keeping up with that ass. Or you could even be a motherfucking Kardashian watching this shit. Who knows? I just spilled some shit. Spilled a gang of shit. Made a mess. So they know that when they didn't take the offer, it spilled. It spoiled. They made a mess. Ashe, when they should have just took the fucking offer off the table, but they pride got in the fucking way. Ashe, of what Spirit was offering. So they made a mess of the offer. Ashe. Um, and take for instance, right? Like, it's just little shit. It's just little shit. The Spirit will send you into people's lives to better their foundation, right? I'm going to give you a total prime example, right? The neighbor. Their yard really does not have the abundance to um, grow fruitfully. Fruitfully, it can grow, but it's only going to sprout so much, Ashe, and whatever it sprouts, it tends to be rotten. It tend to not be too good, right? So Spirit sent me in to um, give them a gift, right, to put into their yard to better their foundation, to make their yard abundant, right? And because they did not accept the gift, right, they let the gift die up, shrivel up. Um, the offer is no longer on the table, Ashe, because they didn't utilize the offer. Ashe, they set the offer to the side, not knowing that that offer was going to bring abundance to their yard. Ashe, but since they view me as some type of evil, they did not accept the offer. They perceived me to have some kind of bad intention. They did not accept the offer. And see, this is the type of energy how you exude in people's lives. The offer that you give, they tend to think that it's coming from a lower vibration, when only when what's really going on is that the perception, the mirroring, the projection is strong, it's heated, it's high value to them, Ashe. And so dick you down, lustful run. So um you got some people's karmic family members that want to dick you down, Ashe. And it's sad to say that this is landing right on top of fucking karmic family members. You got some karmic family members that also have the energy of incest towards you. Ashe, that's, it is what it is gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's right now. How the fuck is right now, Ashe? And that's what Spirit is revealing in the present moment. That's why I hate diving into people's fucking energy, Ashe. Um, well, I don't hate it, but I sometimes I hate what I find. Ashe. Um, unorganized unorganized priorities, all fucked up in the head, right? So missing that good thing because they did not take the offer off the table, which you could have been coming in trying to organize some shit for them, trying to show them how to prioritize some shit, right? They didn't take that offer, right? They didn't take your advice. They didn't take the wisdom. They didn't take the knowledge. They didn't listen to the intuition, right? So now, because of it, they're all fucked up in the head because they could never get the offer back. If this was your ex-husband, your ex-wife, right? You came into their life to be a real partner for them, a refined partner for them. They didn't take that offer. They fucked you over, Ashe, thinking that you were just like anyone else, Ashe. They last wife, they last husband, Ashe. Now they're fucked up in the head over it, Ashe. If this was some kind of business partner and you came in to better the business, Ashe, Ashe, or you came in to flourish the business, they didn't take the offer, Ashe. Or if you were sent in to found better foundation their business in some type of way, Ashe. Just being a stranger, just being a customer, Ashe. They didn't take the offer, Ashe. Um, Within the community, within the religious community, the spiritual community, Ashe, they didn't want to listen to you. They didn't want to listen to what spirit was telling you, what the ancestors was telling you, Ashe. Too much in their pride, too much in their ego. They didn't want to listen to how you could better their foundation, how you could bring abundance to them, how you could bring knowledge and wisdom and show them a different way. They didn't want to hear that shit, Ashe. So now that they didn't want to hear that shit, and it's 2 days later, it's 5 months later, it's 6 years later, Ashe. It's 4 decades later, Ashe. They still in their fucking head about it. So you got generational karma, because if it's 4 decades later, that means it's landing on a descendant, Ashe, a child, a grandchild, or for it to still be living, Ashe. It's a curse that should have been broken, and you know, they didn't allow it to be broken, or it's coming from over from another lifetime, Ashe. It feels like deja vu for some people, Ashe. Like you offered them this you offered them confirmation with me itching. You offered them this stable foundation for you offered them something that was going to stable their foundation. They didn't take the offer, and I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Damn, I hate when that shit happens. I don't know, I lost it, y'all. I lost it. Okay, could be a Scorpio. Scorpio is the sign of death, transformation. You were supposed to come into their lives and help them transform some shit, right? Didn't we say Transformers? Transform some shit, Ashe. We got that a little bit ago, right? You were supposed to transform some shit. Pluto. You could be ruled by Pluto. They could be ruled by Pluto. But this could be a family member, Ashe, that is spying on you as well. Ashe, I'm getting hot and heated. So whoever this is a hot and heated family member as well, Ashe. Could be a Scorpio, don't have to be. But mad because you could bring death to situations that real quickly that spirit, put on the table, and they didn't take the offer, so you know the offer is back up off the table, and this is landing right on top of motherfuckers know that they sold already. So they couldn't accept the offer because they had already given up um the energy of being free, Ashe. And with that being said, they had already turned to a demonic energy. So whatever you was offering, it wasn't going to better anything because they had already sold their soul. They could not go back. They had already brought death to them being in a higher vibrational energy caliber, because altitude, because they had already sold their soul, Ashe. They had already brought death to whatever they could be good, that to whatever they could have good in their lives, Ashe. And they knew this, Ashe. This is another two reason why a lot of them could not accept the offer that you were giving them to better um to better um stable their foundation. Ashe. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna ride out how it's gonna fucking ride out. And the death energy here too is because spirit pulled that motherfucking offer off that fucking table. We are right now in the energy of a full moon. Ashe. Very high vibrational energy. Ashe. You could be ruled by the moon. Ashe. You could be um um receiving this energy from the moon, Ashe, gazing with the moon, Ashe, just connecting as a moon child. Fuck is hot. Ashe, ancient wisdom power you have, or spirit wants you to work to have it, right? So if you don't know that's what you have, that's what you have, Ashe. And that's why you're able to come into people's lives that are corrupt, Ashe, and offer them some shit. But like Spirit said, they some of them already they already be in a lower vibration to where they can't get out. Ashe, they have already sacrificed their living being, Ashe, for a lower lustful energy, Ashe. And so your ancient powers, they can't accept it, Ashe. And they know this, Ashe. And your ancient powers, your ancient wisdom, it overrides this corrupt energy as well. That, you know, if you deal with the legal system, deal with illegal cops, and you know all that shit. Like, okay, um, because of your ancient power, when you come up against low vibrational legal systems, you always have the upper hand. You always walk out with your head held high. You always are the one that is protected because of the ancient wisdom that you carry, you hold, the power, the protection. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, sex offenders, children, women, men, and boys. So this is another two reason why they can't accept your offer, right? Because they have already offended. They gotta reap the karma, you know, that they brung upon themselves, Ashe. And this is another two reason why Spirit, you know, pulls the offer off the table, Ashe, because they insist on indulging in lower vibrational energy instead of trying to make shit right, change shit, come up out of that toxic shit, Ashe. This could be a family member, somebody you know, or somebody you know that knows somebody. Ashe. These messages are always timeless. Don't take them if they don't resonate. Ashe. Victory and success in the reverse. Ashe. These people were supposed to have victory and success when you came into their lives, when you showed them your ancient powers, but they were afraid to come up out of, you know, the lower vibrational, demonic ass, toxic ass, narcissistic ass, corrupt ass energy, Ashe. So they didn't reap the success and the victory, Ashe. They didn't reap it. They didn't reap it because they refused to see it. For one, and they live in such a lower vibrational energy for two. Ashe, spiritual union. Ashe, so this was supposed to be a spiritual union. Ashe, so like Spirit said, remember Spirit just said they thought you was like they ex-husband, they ex-wife. Ashe, and they tried to do you dirty. Ashe, you came in to better their foundation. So this is stating right here that you are sent into somebody's life to better their foundation by being their spiritual partner, their divine partner. Ashe, you are sent into somebody's life to be their divine partner. Ashe, and whoever this person is, whoever this person or these people were, because it could have been several different people that you were sent in to be a divine union to, and they were holding back from you, Ashe, and missed the opportunity, Ashe, and now they butt hurt over it, Ashe. They asses fucking butt hurt, Ashe. They butt hurt that they can't be in this union with you, and it was supposed to be a very spiritual union. They were supposed to change from their wicked ways. You were supposed to better their foundation. You were supposed to be their wish fulfillment, Ashe, but all they wanted to do was dick you down in a lustful type of energy, Ashe, or all they wanted to do was be a karmic family member, Ashe, when you were really supposed to be a wish fulfillment in their life. We got the life path number 2, life path number 9. You could be born the second day of the month, the ninth day of the month, the ninth day of the year, or the second month of the year. Ashe, we got number 6. You could be born the 6th month of the year, the 6th day of the year, or you could be a life path number 6. Ashe, I'm hearing Victoria. Ashe, somebody you know could be a Victoria. Ashe, yeah. Stand. I'm hearing stand. Somebody you know, you wanted to stand by. I'm hearing stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you in trouble, won't you stand by me? Whoa, stand. So you were sent to stand by somebody when they was in trouble and they didn't want to accept it. Ashe? Ashe. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's right now how the fuck it's right now. Ashe. Heartache and loss. They're in the energy of heartache and loss because of it. Because um they were supposed to stand by you. They didn't allow you to stand by them. Ashe. So now they're in a dark place, Ashe. This looks like a very dark place to me, Ashe, where they only can see a little bit of the reality of the blue skies, Ashe. Heartache and loss. So somebody is in a dark place because they have experienced heartache and loss as well. Physical loss, Ashe, of a physical being. So that is keeping them in a dark place as well. My condolences goes out to anybody who is suffering in a dark place because of a loss, Ashe. But you were sent in to better somebody's foundation also too, that lost, Ashe, had to lose in the end because they did not listen to what you were trying to give them, what you were trying to tell them, Ashe, what you were trying to do for them, Ashe. This is number 3. You were trying to show them that they should have worked with you, and because they did not, they lost, Ashe. And you are a very profound prophetic speaker, a truth speaker, Ashe. And when Spirit sends you into someone's life to better their foundation, it's of the truth. And some people don't want to accept it. Some people have already sold their souls, so they can't accept it. And their final destination is a final destination of loss, Ashe. And this brings heartache to the people that um, it brings heartache to you. It brings heartache to anybody that is involved because they chose not to take the offer that you were giving them, that was given to them through you. No, was given to them through you by Spirit. Ashe. Yeah. obstacles and challenges. So now these people, they go through obstacles and challenges because they did not want to change. Ashe, with the number 5 being here. You could be a life path number 5. They could be a life path number 5. Life path number 3. Ashe, born on the 3rd month, born on the 3rd day, born on the 5th day, born on the 5th month. Ashe, you could have 5 kids, 3 kids. Ashe, I'm seeing 9 kids, 2 kids, 6 kids. Ashe. Or this could be the ages of your kids. Ashe. 13. Lucky number 13. Ashe. We got that earlier. Transformation. Transformer. Ashe. Transformers. Um, more than meets the eye. So they didn't understand that you were more than what they eye could see. Ashe, more than meets the eye. Transformers. So yeah, you were sent to transform some shit into their lives, Ashe. And because they didn't want to transform, they lost out on this victory and the success with you, Ashe. This could be a lover. This could have been a child. This could have been a parent. This could have been a family member, a friend, a neighbor, a co-worker, Ashe. A supervisor, a business partner, Ashe. Um, a group member, Ashe. A group leader, Ashe, is what I'm hearing, Ashe. Yeah, but they didn't want to transform. They didn't want to transform, Ashe, and I'm getting you made some of these people's lives very abundant with this green, with this lady cloaked in this green, Ashe. You brung prosperity, you brung healing, you brung transformation that they didn't want to continue. You showed them some shit. You showed them some shit. They witnessed some shit through you. And for for some of them, Spirit said they got scared. Ashe, they got scared. Ashe, because they didn't believe in Spirit until they witnessed the shit through you. Ashe, deception. Ashe, and a lot of these motherfuckers tried to deceive this spiritual union, Ashe, or it's a lot of deception standing in between this spiritual union, Ashe. You could be born on the 16th of the month, the 13th, the 16th day of the month. You could have a 16-year-old child, Ashe. 16th could be significant for you, Ashe. You could be born the 13th day of a month, Ashe. You could be scared and have superstition of Friday the 13th. That shit is bullshit. Friday the 13th is a very profound, abundant day. Number 2, you could be a life path number 2. Very intuitive. Very intuitive. Very um very, very disciplined on following your intuition when it came to trying to stabilize these people's foundations, Ashe. Using your third eye chakra, Ashe. That is intuition once again, Ashe. You could be born on the 2nd day of the month, the 2nd year of the 2nd day of the month, the 2nd month of the year. You could be a life path number 2. We got 6 again, so that's 666. That is a master number. 66 is a master number. We got trapped in fear. So now these people live trapped in fear because they didn't want to get out of these obstacles and challenges that you came into their life to stable their foundation for. You could have went into somebody's life and told them, I'm here to love you and we could be abundant, and they didn't want to listen. You could have went into somebody's life and said, Spirit sent me here to offer you this as a gift to better stable your foundation, and they didn't want to listen. You could have went into somebody's life and said, Spirit said you need to do this for yourself, you need to do this for your child, and they didn't listen. Spirit sent you into people's lives to stable their foundation, and they chose not to listen, Ashe. You were sent in to bring in harmony, Ashe, to bring them out of this energy of being trapped into fear into an energy of harmony. And because they didn't see that, because they denied that, because they refused that, because they didn't accept that shit. Now they're trapped in fear. Number 8, you could be born on the 8th day of the month, the 8th month of the year. Ashe, here we have 666, Ashe. So they truly did not want the balance of you, Ashe, the balance of spirit, Ashe, the balance of truth, Ashe, the peacefulness that they could have, Ashe, between the two of you, Ashe. And this is why they so caught up in longing for you now, is what Spirit is saying. Now they wish that, the shit was still on the table, but now the table is clear, Ashe. The only thing that's on the motherfucking table is fucking bugs and spider webs, Ashe. That's it. That's it. Clarify this obstacles and challenges. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I'm grateful to be the vessel in the present moment. Can you clarify the obstacles and challenges for this energy, Ashe? Thank you, Spirit. I thank you for clicking on to the videos, for liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos. I know I don't say that often. Spirit don't guide me to say that because, I don't know. It just is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's right now. How it's right now. I am truly thankful for the energetic love, but it's not something that Spirit wants me to dwell on. So I don't dwell on it. Ashe. Periodically, I'll Spirit had me speak on it, but deep down in my heart, I'm always grateful that you click onto my videos, Ashe, and receive the message of the power at hand, Ashe. And these people are going through challenges and obstacles because they refuse the power that you were trying to bring into their lives at hand, Ashe. You were trying to show them how to stand in their strength, Ashe. Somebody could be dealing with a Leo, a fire sign. I'm seeing a lion here, Ashe. But half man, half lion, Ashe. So you were trying to show these people how to shape shift into something profound, Ashe, into a powerful being, Ashe, to come up out of these obstacles and this darkness and this deception, Ashe. And they didn't want to transform. They refused the movement, Ashe, to choose to make the proper decisions when it came to you. We got 22. So master number 22. Ashe, born on the second month, born on the second day of the year, Ashe. But you sacrificed. You sacrificed things to try to pull them out of this deception, Ashe. And because they didn't want to get pulled out of the deception, they could not birth anything new, Ashe. You tried to ignite their passion, Ashe. You tried to bring stable financial material changes to their lives, and they didn't accept it, Ashe. We got 55. That's a profound master number, 55. Ashe. 22, 66, 666. Ashe. 222. Ashe. Yeah. Shadow. You tried to bring them out of their shadow aspect of life, their lower vibration, shit that, was keeping them from flourishing, shit that was keeping them from growing, shit that was keeping them from evolving, pain, trauma, um, lies, gossip, a lot of shit that could have helped them better their foundation, Ashe. They didn't want to do it, Ashe. They just didn't want to do it, Ashe. And so it wasn't done. And so therefore the offer was took off the table, Ashe. You were trying to show them how to be the alchemist that they were supposed to be, the magician that they were supposed to be, Ashe. And they didn't want to make that movement. They didn't want to make that choice, Ashe. They chose to be of a lesser God, Ashe, and to stay in that lower vibrational energy while you was trying to show them how to transform into some good type of shit, right? And it didn't work, Ashe. They chose to be the lesser of a God, Ashe, while you still in this magician energy, still making movements, still, making good decisions and making good choices, Ashe, because that's who you are. And they see you still doing this, even though you took the offer off the table, even though you had to walk away, even though you are no longer a part of their life. They still see you making shit happen for other people's lives that they chose not to accept, Ashe. They chose not to accept it. The Knight of Wands, Ashe. You tried to tell them some important shit. You tried to be passionate. You sacrificed a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of words, Ashe. And they didn't take that shit. They didn't take it. Ashe, lovers, because you cared. You chose to care for these people. You chose to pour love into these people. Ashe, this is landing right on top of um, them not wanting to take this new beginning with you, Ashe. They chose not to take it. You chose to give it. Spirit chose to, demolish it. So something in somebody's life was demolished because they didn't listen to you. Their life was demolished because they didn't listen to you. They chose not to love spirit. They chose not to love themselves. They chose not to love you when that's all you were doing was coming in purity. I say you were pure. This Knight of Cups. These people had no confidence in what you were trying to show them, Ashe. The passion that you were trying to ignite for them, they had no confidence in that, Ashe. They were still in this young, abused, wounded energy, Ashe, wanting to be a lesser of a god. Ashe, I think that is going to be the title. Young, abused energy, lesser of a god, Ashe. Um, these people, I don't care how old they are, Ashe. Yeah, people from the past, Ashe. Six of Cups energy, people from the past, while you tried to be the sun in their lives, Ashe. The magician landed, the sun landing right on top of the magician. It can't get no better than that. It can't get no abundant than that. It can't get no prosperous than that. You can't be no more protected than that when somebody is coming into your life and offering you this. You as a divine infinite light being went into somebody's life and offered them this, and they refused to take that fucking shit off the table. They refused to even sit at the table. They refused to even acknowledge the motherfucking table. And I forgot what I just said the motherfucking title was going to be. Damn. Four of Cups. Now they're trying to hold on to what they can't have. They're trying to hold on to what they can't have. Having money, frustration, issues, Ashe. Yeah, see? You brung an offer and they refused it with this Four of Cups. That's confirmation. Ashe, this so somebody knows that they want to marry you, they want happiness with you, Ashe. You bring a sense of brightness into their lives, Ashe. This is somebody that knows that they are going to take the offer that Spirit is giving you because they don't want to be left behind with this Five of Pentacles. This King of Wands, Ashe. This King of Wands know that they're going to take this love offer, whether they're feminine energy or masculine energy, because they're refusing to be left behind. This person right here, they don't give a fuck what people say. They gonna take this offer. Ashe. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Don't have to be. Ashe. Fire sign don't have to be. Two of Wands. Ashe. Somebody's planning something. Ashe. But whoever a lot of these people are that didn't take the offer, their journeys came to a short end. Ashe. It was a short end. Somebody could be having movement near water. Somebody could need to go get near water, Ashe, but we have the Queen of Wands here, counterpart to the King of Wands, Ashe. Didn't Spirit say they were going to take this offer? Ashe, landing right on top of the sun. Ashe, so that is confirmation that the spiritual union is going to come into fruition. They're not going to let Spirit revoke that energy of being your counterpart. Somebody sees you for who you are, Ashe. Somebody eyes is wide open and they see you for who you are. The veil has been lifted, is what Spirit is saying. Ashe, they don't want to miss out on the opportunity, Ashe. Because they've seen a lot of people miss out on, with the Nine of Wands being in reverse, miss out on the opportunity with you, Ashe. Three of Wands in reverse, Ashe. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. Ashe, wish fulfillment. Didn't Spirit say somebody's wish fulfillment got took away? You were their wish fulfillment, left out in the cold. Ashe, left out in the cold. Knight of Pentacles. Ashe. So, whoever this is that is the counterpart wants to come in and make you a stable offer. Ashe wants to come visit. Ashe wants to bring you a message. Ashe. But the Knight of Pentacles, you know, they say it's the slowest night, but it is the most faithfulest night. Ashe. That is an emperor. Ashe, landing on top of the Queen of Wands. So whether you're feminine energy or masculine energy, you in this Queen of Wands energy, you are an empress. You are a boss. Your shit is stable. It's a solid foundation. You rule your kingdom very well, Ashe. You want for nothing. You're very protected, Ashe. People see you. People, know about your kingdom, Ashe. Your stability, Ashe. Your influence, Ashe. Coming into people's lives, changing people's lives, Ashe. Confirmation. So this is the moon, Ashe. We are in the full moon energy. We have strength, Leo again, Ashe. We have the Seven of Cups, the Three of Cups. Somebody wants to celebrate with you. We have the Ace of Cups. Somebody is very emotional, Ashe. But the Ace of Cups is like they refuse to take that overflowing abundance, that cup that you were sent into their lives to overflow their life with. They didn't take that shit, Ashe. They just didn't take it. We're going to get a couple of more to clarify these last four cards. And then, yeah, we got the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords. So the secret is that they're deeply in their head over this. Somebody could be in prison behind this. Not taking this offer, not listening to you, not going the right direction that Spirit was trying to take them down. We got the Queen, the King of Swords, Ashe, the Four of Swords, a lot of mental coming out behind you, Ashe, the Page of Wands, Ashe, travel, Ashe. So somebody could be trying to travel towards you, travel from you, Ashe, but you were supposed to travel with somebody, Ashe, and they didn't want to understand that you were going to take them places, Ashe. They didn't want to accept that, is what Spirit is saying, Ashe. Or somebody could have just came back from some travels, or somebody is going on some travels, Ashe. But what the thing is, they were supposed to travel with you down this lane, follow the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road. I'm saying yellow, 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 yellow. They were supposed to follow you down the yellow brick road to prosperity, and they chose not to. Soulmate, this was one of your soulmates, Ashe. It could be family member, friend, lover, stranger, emulator, co-worker, or and whoever the fuck the other one, last one, I lost track, Ashe. But They were supposed to be your soulmate, Ashe. And these people want to reconciliate, Ashe. So, okay, this right here is landing right on top of the motherfucker that eyes is wide open on you, wanting to marry you, Ashe. They see that you love yourself, Ashe, first, Ashe. So when they didn't take the um the offer off the table, you say, okay, I'm not going to force you to take this offer. I'm just going to continue to pull back and love on myself, Ashe. Because I got too much self respect and I know who I'm representing. I know who I serve, who I work for, Ashe. And so, you know, once you got in that energy, that's like spirit reneging the offer. Yeah. Unrefined love. So unrequited love, unrefined love. Ashe, they just didn't want to get it right. Ashe, they just didn't want to get it right. Engagement. Somebody is going to offer you an engagement that's going to end into a wedding. Ashe, and if it's not a wedding engagement, Ashe, is some kind of engagement that they want to collaborate with you, releasing your ex. Ashe, this is what you did. Ashe, this is what you're doing. Ashe, we're all on different timelines. Keep an open mind. These people didn't keep an open mind when it came to you. Ashe, they just chose not to, and this is why they missed out on the offer. Um, um, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What? Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that, am I counting that right? Why can't I count right now? Somebody, I, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. 555. Change. I couldn't count in that moment because somebody did not want to change. I came up with several different numbers, and the real number was 15. Somebody did not want to make a change. That's why Spirit pulled the shit. Somebody didn't accept the gift. Somebody didn't accept you trying to stable their foundation. We got Libra. Somebody didn't want you to balance the scales with Libra. 11, could be a life path number 11, born on the 11th. Have a child that is 11, or born the 11th month of the year. Number 4, you were trying to bring stability into their lives, with this 4. That's the 4 of Wands, That's stability, that's stable foundation. This is what you wanted to offer them through the energy of spirit. Be you being this earth angel, you being this chosen one, this divine, infinite light being. This is what your purpose was. You were trying to service them in a profound way to 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 make their shit abundant, to bring them up out of the darkness, out of the toxicity. But some of them were too far gone, and some of them just didn't want to get a grip and realize who the fuck you were and how the fuck you was operating. So I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna send you out loving, healing energy. The evil eye came out. It's standing out to me real profoundly, right? So just know that you are very protected from the evil eye. We got 111 6 on the clock, so that means you are very grounded, um divinely guided, I'm sending out loving, healing energy your way. Somebody is fucking mad because they can no longer receive the offer that spirit was giving them through you. Ashe, Ashe, 1117 on the timer, the clock. Ashe, Ashe.